Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody. And you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side.
There she is, boys. Finally got this baby in the car with very minimal casualties. This crank pulley did get into the side just a little bit, but I believe I can get in there and touch that little spot up, and everything else, man, is looking really beautiful. Man, this engine looks good. We still gotta do this exhaust. We got the full 3-inch exhaust that we gotta hang under the car. I gotta play around with this power steering stuff, try to get that to work. Guys, I really want it to, so it's kind of been holding me up a little bit, because it's like, usually I just delete all of this stuff, man, and just, you know, because race car, but on this one, I'm actually trying to make it a really comfortable, nice driving car. It's not gonna be the fastest thing, but if I can retain everything, maybe in a few months or so, maybe not even that long, might be sooner, depending on how many subscribers we gain over the next month or so. But I do want to go ahead and throw a log manifold on here. Nothing crazy like the top mounts or something. I just want a log so it can be kind of compact, and hopefully we can retain AC and stuff in here. So that's the ultimate goal. I don't want a turbo if I'm gonna lose all the essentials that I got. So yeah, hopefully that'll work out, and we can keep AC, keep power steering if I can get it to work, and all the other stuff, the cruise control, which I'm pretty sure cruise control won't be in the way, not unless it's something dealing with the intercooling pipe, and it might have to come through here or something. But yeah, man, this thing is, it's looking good. I'm gonna see if we can't get this. I'll show you right quick what I mean by this header, but it's off by a little bit. And I want to say Jeff had to do the same thing on his square body for the F23A that he got from Japan, the twin cam. But you can see down here, it's just like when you got this thing flush, it's like right into this subframe area down here at the bottom. So we're gonna have to modify into that, just cut it up a little bit and make that work. I know y'all probably excited too. I'm shooting for, somebody asked me a power goal. I don't really have a horsepower goal, but from what I hear and what I see, these engines usually make about the same torque as they do horsepower, and my torque goal is 150, because if I can make 150 torque, that will essentially be just as fast as that H23A4 that I had in the brown one, which was plenty quick and plenty of fun for me. We actually was able to take just wagon out, so we'll probably end up trying the wagon again with this setup just to see. But yeah, who knows, man. All right, guys, so it is the next day, and I went ahead and got right to it this morning. Even though I bought a bunch of stuff, I ended up making it work with just the Sawzall and the grinder with a cutoff wheel. But I made a nice big gap there, and we already test fitted the header. It works perfectly. So then I went ahead and I tightened up all the engine mounts, and they're good to go now. So the process from here on out is just basically the same thing you would do with any like stock versus stock engine swap. You just gotta hook everything back up. Wire harnesses, shift link is just dangling, and I gotta get the bracket back on for the AC compressor, get the AC compressor mounted, and just try to go ahead and get all this stuff buttoned up.
whenever you feel alone, babe, and when you need to cry.
Alright guys, so here we have what they call the resistor box, right? And all this does is it cuts down the voltage going to the injectors, so that like certain injectors are low impedance, so they require like a lower voltage, and this just cuts it down. Now for most OBD2 applications, the injectors are high impedance, which means it don't require the resistor box. And to delete it, you got two options. The way I always do it is the box itself, I cut the plug off the end there, and what I do is I just wire all of these together. Focus. Not really trying to focus there, but yeah, I just wire all of these together on this plug, and then you can plug it into your original harness. So you can plug it right into that, and I'll put a little bit of solder there and some heat shrink, and then I use some electrical tape on top of it just to make sure that it's really isolated. And all that does is tie all of your injector wires to one common hot, which is this red right here, and that'll put fire to all the injectors without the resistor box. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, get that plugged in, and then I'm gonna go in and get this first start out of the way, but I am gonna continue working on some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get oil in it. I'm gonna throw the valve cover on it just so that oil doesn't splash everywhere. I'm not gonna run it long. I just wanna make sure that it's gonna start with the distributor and stuff like it is. Also, I did figure out that for this plug, all I have to do is wire the yellow wire, the big yellow wire, and the big yellow and black wire together, and the other wire you don't even mess with them, and apparently that'll shoot fire because it's got an internal coil, so we don't need the external anymore. And yeah, I just want to test all of that, make sure that it actually fires up, and then we'll go ahead and continue buttoning up everything. And yeah, we'll get as far as we can get. Today is Sunday, so I'm not trying to work on it too long, but I know for a fact I'm not stopping this video until we get a first start. So yeah, let's keep getting it. We are getting really close to a first start here. Got the battery post connected. I'm sorry for holding the camera so close, but yeah, I got all the battery stuff connected, and yeah, I'm about to try to check the fuel lines and see what's leaking on that, but let's just try the horn and see. Yep, so we definitely got fire. So yeah, we're about to try to prime it and see if we have any leaks. That's the first hurdle. We get over that. If we don't have any fuel leaks, that's one big hurdle out of the way. And yeah, we'll continue with trying to start it. Again, this is just sort of set up. It's no radiator. I'm not gonna run it more than like 3 to 5 seconds. I just want to see if it's gonna start. That's all we're trying to do right this second. Here we go, guys. She's priming. Okay guys, here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Nothing. Alright guys, so I've been playing around with so much crap because I really started flipping out when this thing wouldn't start, but I figured out my issue, and thank God it is not the distributor, it is not that crank position stuff. That's what was wearing me. I'm having an issue of just not getting fuel. So I gotta figure that out, which I'd rather deal with that than that other stuff, because injectors, stuff like that I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and check all my fuel. But just to show you, I'm gonna spray a little bit of cleaner in here. I'm sorry guys if the camera angle ain't good. I'm just trying to show you right quick. So you spray a little bit in there. Go to the car, you'll hear it actually sputter like it wants to start. And that gave me so much hope. So let's see. Hear that? So it's definitely a fuel issue. So I gotta figure that out. What I'm gonna do right now is crack this right here at the fuel rail if no gas comes out, which I thought was weird because I had no leaks. So if no gas comes out here, then that'll eliminate it being up here. Then we'll know it's either gonna be the pump, which I can hear the pump coming on, or it may be somewhere over here that's blocking up somewhere. But we'll figure it out. I'm just glad now I know. Let's see. Yep, fuel there. Whew. Yeah, definitely gas in there. Okay guys, so here's the deal. I just gave out a propane, so no more heat tonight. So you already know it's about to be, this video is about to be over with. It has been pretty good and bad, I guess you could say. But we are making progress, and I do want to get this out there so that y'all can see. But I want to say I did get that first slight start on video. I know it's not exactly what everyone wanted, but I'm sorry. I really thought that those injectors would have been in a lot better shape than that. But I guess because these JDM engines sometimes sit for a while, I guess they had just solidified and they will not move. And you probably can clean them and get them to work, which I probably keep them so that whenever we go to James, I can try to get them clean and see if we can get them working. But for right now, I'm on the look for a set of injectors. I think I'm gonna just order me a set offline tonight, and maybe they'll come before the week's out. But I'm gonna just run through right quick what I've been messing with since I last cut the video off. So we got the valve cover back off, got that over here nice and wrinkle painted and everything. We're gonna sand off the VTEC badge and the H badge over there, make that look nice and silver. I was actually playing with the alternator bracket, and I actually went ahead and switched out and went with the one from the F23 engine. So I got that over here painted up. Gonna let that sit for a day or so before we install that, and we can get the alt back on. We'll just have to wait for those injectors, man. Once we get those, I can hopefully get a really good first start, and you know, we can move on and get this exhaust hung on the bottom and stuff like that. I think, honestly, that's what I'm gonna try to do in the next video. Go ahead and get the exhaust took off, the old exhaust took off, and get the new hung. Get the valve cover permanently mounted up, and just button up a couple more things. I think tonight, while I'm editing this, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make a full list, and in the next video, we'll just go over the whole list and work out, you know, exactly everything we got to do to actually complete it, so that we can go ahead and get this thing on the ground and out the shop. Because I don't know what's going on. It's taking me entirely too long to swap this car, and usually I can do this stuff a lot faster. So, but if you enjoyed this video in any way, make sure you like it, and if you're new, subscribe. We just hit 8,000, so thanks everybody for that. And guess I'll catch y'all later. As always, remember, respect all bills. Peace out.